So today I want to talk about what actually is happening. What's happening now in terms of us light workers, where we are in our businesses. This is exactly what I'm talking about. What's happening right now is that a lot of our light working businesses are starting to expand. Here are some of the steps for the new group of light workers who have spas, who have healing centers, who've stepped out into probably full-time private clients. This is what's happening, and follow me, and continue to follow me and hit subscribe to this, because this information that I'm going to give you is not only spiritual, it's not only galactic, but it's also professional. I've had 20 years experience in this field, and it's not a regular business field. You do work and work through the collective. You work for and you work through the collective. So there are times that the collective is doing certain things and you have to adjust your business towards that. It's not something that someone who is not tuned in can even see. It's more like an intuitive business gift that I'm going to share with you how to use it for your own business. Okay. I'm going to channel this. Part of this is a channel, and I want to make sure that you realize that and you know that part of it is a channel. Many of you need to know crystal gridding. Crystal gridding is necessary for all businesses, either definitely brick and mortar. If you have a physical location, you need to put clear quartz in all four corners of your business. Now, most people that work with me, we go a little in depth. We know how to do the gridding. So, the businesses that well, the population of people you're seeking to heal will depend upon the grid that you construct. And these grids are not permanent grids. Some of these grids are, depending on who you are, they go through a shamanic transference or a shamanic transference, or they go into, well, just depending on who you are. Now, I'm sorry, I want to do this again. All of a sudden, all of these people came around. It was like no one is here. All of a sudden, I had a crowd of people around me. It's just the light sometimes, and you recognize it. And so you make a little pause and you continue on, especially when you're doing something like this. All of a sudden, everyone will find the way to come around you. We deal with that in the light working field sometimes when we are going out in public. And even though it's a park, there are times, as soon as we get to the park, we all of a sudden are surrounded by people. We give that energy off like we're healers, and they come. And then how you deal with that is that you just graciously say, I'm not here to heal you, please move on. I'm not here to heal you, please move on. And they generally moved on. I just did that so that I can have this time, this quiet time, because I need to have this quiet time to talk to you. It's quiet, right? It was noisy before. It's quiet. Let's continue. There are multiple angles for you to take your business right now. But you must be aware of your own tool. You must be more in tune with your own healing and intuitive ability. You must be in tune with that now. And that should take a lot of your time this week. message for you right now is intuition, gut feelings. We're headed to the unknown. So all of the people that are telling you this is the market, this is what's happening, and this is what's happening in A, B, and C, they don't know if they're not intuitive. So right now, it's good that people don't know. So now you're forced to use your own intuition. You're forced to use it. You're forced to use it in the collective. You're forced to study the waves of people just from your own living room. Tap in. Many of you have a hard time working with each other, especially the 3 to 5 year professional groups. You have a hard time working with each other now. You were going to have it anyway, because what you're forming right now, it's still in the incubation stage. Trust us, those who've been here for decades know the incubation stage is pretty long, but it doesn't mean that it's not fruitful. It just means that to birth this, you must literally birth it, and it takes time alone with it. Sometimes you are going to collaborate with people, and I think you should, but understand, don't absorb, watch. Play together, be partners in it, but don't absorb someone else's gift, and don't allow anyone to absorb yours. The uniqueness in your gifts are what is required right now. The uniqueness in your gift is what is required right now. Crystals are very good right now. Crystals will give you that added support. Remember, speak to the crystals. Don't just close your mouth and hold it in intentions. This is not the time for that. This is the time to speak out what you want, because you don't know what that crystal's connected to and needs your energy, because you want it to manifest in the physical realm. So you have to use all signs of physicality, as many signs of physicality as you can. Speaking, a wonderful sign of physicality. Sound and frequency, which you know is often much stronger than any physicality, and even solid. Sound and frequency. Because you're going to speak through multiple layers of yourself. You're going to speak through the physical and the etheric layer of yourself, and speak to that crystal. We are all one. There are things that help us that were kept from us. And now we're starting to find a new familiarity with these crystals, specific ones. And they all are in tune to the new energy that's arriving. They got the message.